Thought our guys came out and really competed, holding Southern to 22 points in the half and 51 for a game. You're talking about Division I players. You're talking about a team that's probably the best team in our league at pushing the ball in transition to be able to hold them to 21 points. I thought that was the key to the game, us making it a half-court game for them, but still for us getting out in transition and controlling the tempo for us.
Coach, let's talk about the turnovers. You only turned the ball over 12 times throughout the whole game. How did you go about minimizing the turnovers for the team?
I think we just talked in the scouting report, telling our guys to execute in the half-court set, not to get in a hurry, be patient. If you got the shot, take it. But that was something that we told our guys in the scouting report to make sure we minimize turnovers, not to get in a rush. And if you had a good shot, go ahead and take that shot.
Coach, way better performance this time around. First time, I believe it was 56-50 loss. This time a 67-51 win. Just what was the difference between the first time you played them versus this time?
I thought Tristan was a different. He didn't play in that second half. He wasn't taking very good shots during the game. Wasn't defending in the second half like we thought he needed to, because we knew the game was a bump and grind game. I thought today he did a better job of taking better shots. I thought he did a better job of trying to defend, getting back in transition. And every time you look down and you see he got 22 points and 5 rebounds, and then they only got 51 points. That's the difference. We missed that 22 points from him last game.
Coach, you shot 81% from the free throw line, 22 of 27 shooting from the line. Just talk about how you felt about the team knocking down those free throws and crucial points of the game.
I thought our guys did a great job of getting to the line. A lot of times in the first half, we were getting to the goal, and I thought we were avoiding the contact. At halftime, that was one of the things that we wanted to change. We wanted them to go through the contact and get to the free throw line. Thought we did a better job in the second half, because we left some shots, some points off the board in that first half just by going to the other side of the goal, trying to avoid the contact.
Coach, you talked about Tristan just a minute ago, and for the second game in a row, him and Roland nearly both had 20 points at the same time. I think Tristan had 22 and Roland had 18. Last game they both had 20 plus. Just how important is it to have both of them put up big numbers at the same time in the same game?
Anytime we can get that kind of scoring from two guys. You're talking about two guys who average 17, 18 points a game. If you can get 20 from both of them, that's 40 points. And then if you get our other guys to chip in here and there, Dantelzo Ross hit 2 threes, Kanan came in and hit a 3. I think Vinja Wallace had a couple of big layups. Jonas was solid running the point. So if we can get them to be consistent and take good shots and continue to score around that 20-point mark, I think we can consistently be good in this league.
What were some of the halftime adjustments that you made and talk to the team about?
I think the adjustment at halftime was just the transition, getting back in transition, and then when we got easy shots, not to avoid the foul, just go ahead and try to get to the free throw line.
Coach, at one point you were 2-4 in conference play. Now you've won 5 straight games. You're 7-4 in SWAC play. Just talk about this win streak and then just what's been clicking.
I thought early in the season when we were 2-4, 2-3. I didn't think we were a very good basketball team. I thought our coaches did a good job of not folding the tents. I thought they did a good job of spending some extra time with different kids. I thought they spent some extra time on the floor with them. I thought they spent extra time in the film session. And I have to give our kids a lot of the credit too, because they accept it. Because a lot of teams at 2-4 can just quit and start thinking about doing something else. But I think this group held tough. I thought our coaches held tough, and now we're benefiting off 5-game win streak.
One more thing, you played on ESPN from you tonight, national television, prime time. Just how important was it for this team to get a win, and just moving forward, how awesome is it for not only your team but the university to just get some national exposure?
It's always good to be able to play on TV, to play on ESPNU. It's good for our team, good for the community, good for Jackson State, but it's even better when you can go out and put a good product on the floor and you can win. I think it makes everybody happy. Your players are happy, coaches are happy, the alumni are happy. So last 2 games were really good for us. I thought we had a great crowd for Alcorn and we won. And I thought tonight, being on national TV, having that TV audience as well as a live audience, I thought it was well for our program.
How's the overall game tonight?
Pretty good. First half, took a couple bad shots, had like 2 turnovers first half. So in my mind saying I'm playing bad. Just keep my focus and stuff like that. My teammates telling me to keep my focus. But overall, I had a good game. Came back second half strong. Make sure I had the W for my team and stuff like that.
Man, you played on ESPNU tonight, and that's pretty cool. Just talk about that, man. Like, how awesome is that, though, be able to play on national television?
I think that's every basketball player's dream. Felt good. Came out bad, so I thought I'm going to have a bad game. So held my head down a little bit. But second half, picked it up, got the W.
Man, y'all are on a 5-game win streak, 7-4 in conference place, or yes, conference now. Just, man, what's been clicking for your team that you feel like lately?
Everybody buying into their role. Like, everybody buying into what they got to do and make the thing work.